The Texans, they came out, scored first, but stop me if this sounds familiar. The Chiefs came back and outscored them and did not look back. Let's bring in our analysts for tonight. We got Steve Mariucci and James Jones ready to drop all sorts of knowledge on you. Guys, you ready? I'm so pumped up. We finally have a game to talk about.
Let's go, Colleen.
Awesome.
We have football.
Let's get to the highlights. All right, guys, there is Arrowhead Stadium with some fireworks there. Big night there, raising the Super Bowl banner, their first in 50 years. Some fans there as well, of course, not at full capacity, only 22%. There's the Texans there, breaking the huddle, leaving the field before the anthem and lift every voice and sing. The Chiefs, they stayed on the field. Alex Okafor there, the only player to kneel. And then the Texans, they came back out after both songs were played here for a moment of unity. They did get booed by a few fans that were there in the stands. But it was a nice moment there as both teams, they linked arms. And then we got to the game. First quarter, Texans ball, no score. And check out newbie here, David Johnson, rushing it in here for 19 yards. JJ, you like that?
Hey, DJ looked good tonight. I told everybody he was going to come out ready to play, ready to go, fresh legs. He was rolling.
Yeah, that was one of the few bright spots for the Texans. Second quarter here, Chiefs down 7-0, and Patrick Mahomes hits Travis Kelce, Mooch.
Well, this is a great red zone combination. Well, anywhere on the field for that matter. But you know what? The Texans scored first, but then all of a sudden, here come the Chiefs. Look out.
That's right. This was the next Texans possession. Deshaun Watson pushed out of bounds. It just takes a seat next to his buddy.
What's up, brother?
That's adorable, guys.
Hey, show love.
What do you think he's saying? Hey.
All right, so they're having a little moment there. Next Chiefs possession here. Patrick Mahomes hits Sammy Watkins, who dives it in for the 2-yard score. So the Chiefs there, they take the lead 14-7. So they led by 10 at halftime. They're all huddling up there. What do you think about this so far? How you feeling, Mooch?
Well, you know what? They're feeling good about themselves because they started a little bit slow, but then they got on track. And this guy right here, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, what a rookie debut he's got.
Man, we're going to talk about him more. I mean, he looked so good tonight. There he is for the 27-yard touchdown. Take a look. I mean, Justin Reed misses there on the touchdown run. Ooh, my goodness. Okay, so fourth quarter, Texans ball. They're still down 24-7, and Deshaun Watson, he's hit as he throws for Brandon Cooks, and that is intercepted by L'Jarius Sneed, who returns it 39 yards there. It's a bummer for Deshaun tonight.
You know, they had everything they wanted on that play. You got a tight end blocking a safety, and Tyrann Mathieu just throws the tight end out of the way and is able to get pressure and hit Deshaun Watson's arm and cause an interception. Great play by him, but man, come on. Our tight end has to be able to block a safety all day, every day.
That's right, and then you just saw Tyreek Hill there for the touchdown. So the Chiefs, they would go on to win it 34-20. This offense, I mean, listen, it seems like they just picked up right where they left off. They were rolling. This was a special offense. It's been a special offense. But then they went ahead and added Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the first time Andy Reid has ever taken a running back in the first round, and he looked really good tonight. JJ, what did you think about this offense with Helaire out there?
Oh, man. Well, first off, as I'm watching the game, I'm like, the only people that can stop the Kansas City Chiefs is the Kansas City Chiefs. So if they decide to beat themselves one game, then that's when it's going to happen. But if they go out there and they're clicking on all cylinders, man, it's going to be tough for anybody to stop them. And this kid right here, number one, we're going to have to get him a nickname. But Clyde Edwards-Helaire, listen, in this offense, like you said, you are going to have six-man box. When he was at LSU, he never got tackled by the first guy. He came out here in the National Football League, he never got tackled by the first guy. He always made that first guy miss. And if he can continue to do that in this offense, they are going to go back to the Super Bowl, and he is going to win Rookie of the Year.
Just think, this kid was just a one-year starter at LSU, okay? And he rushes for 1,400 yards last season, but he also had 55 catches. Now, that part of his game didn't show up tonight, but Andy Reid's got it under his sleeve because this kid's going to be dynamic coming out of the backfield. He looked like he belonged as their starting running back. Damian Williams opted out, as you know, so he gets the start. He's going to be a great runner, but you wait. He he's going to add to that great wide receiver core and become another great receiver out of the backfield as well.
Edwards-Helaire tonight, he had 25 carries, 138 yards, and you could just see here the comparison to the Chiefs starting running backs in 2019. And Damian Williams, who opted out of the season, he had a great year, but Clyde Edwards-Helaire out of the gate, I mean, he had 10 carries in the first half. That was more than any Chiefs player had in the first half of any game last season. They can't stack the box against him because of Mahomes, and Mahomes, he looked good tonight. Mooch, when you take a step back and look at how he performed, what's the scouting report on him? He's still good, right?
Picked up where he left off. I mean, come on. I mean, that was pretty funny when Deshaun Watson just sat right next to him. That was pretty cool. But you know what? He got started off mostly with Travis Kelce. Some safe throws, some inside between the number throws, and then he started spreading it around. He got Tyreek Hill involved later on in the game, Sammy Watkins later on. And you know what? They've got so many weapons. Here's Robinson chipping in. But they changed the launch point. He's all over the place. The versatility in this offense is incredible. I love watching them. They're so hard to stop because of weapons galore. And you know the good news, Kansas City Chiefs fans? A lot of these guys, most of these guys are under contract for long term. They're not going anywhere. This team is going to be here to stay. Look out.
Yeah, I mean, as I watched the football game tonight, I mean, it's trouble for every team in the National Football League for a long time to come. Because when you look at this, in this instance, you got Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the backfield. Now that is going to make it easier on Patrick Mahomes because obviously what you see tonight, you cannot keep 6 in the box anymore with this young fella or he's going to keep having a 100-yard game and touchdown. So you have to play some man-to-man on the outside and take your chances to stop this run. And then you got the best quarterback in football back there dealing to all these weapons on the football field. This offense is dangerous, man, and it's scary. And I know Andy Reid, man, he's up at night like, listen, I could draw plays in the dirt because I got all the players and all the weapons in the world to go out here and do it, and the quarterback to make all these throws, man. This Chiefs team, I'm telling you right now, for years to come, there are going to be problems.
Yeah, and Patrick Mahomes, he's always good, obviously, but in September, he has at least 3 passing touchdowns in 7 of his 8 careers. And guys, we know all about Andy Reid off of the bye, and this just feels like a really extra long bye this entire offseason. But on the other side of things, Deshaun Watson, things look a little different from his perspective because of the skill position players, because of no DeAndre Hopkins, and he has these new guys out there, Brandon Cooks, and they didn't really look that great tonight. So is it because they just didn't have enough time during the offseason to build that chemistry? They really haven't played enough together? Mooch, what was your feeling on Watson tonight?
Well, they looked like they missed DeAndre Hopkins because they weren't very effective throwing